In this one, Mitchell Parker. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
That misses, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Ripped to third and caught. Take a look at the lineup, and probably their most productive player so far this year, Tyrese Turner.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. To the right side, Lau sends it to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight.
Batting first, the center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays digging in now. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. A sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the mound in this one, Clayton Kershaw. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Ramirez. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. That one drifts inside. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. That misses the zone. 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Swings through that.
1-2.
Kershaw fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Frank Thomas stepping in now for the Yankees. That one almost got him. The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Home run number 20 on the year, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's some real power at the plate. Mickey Mantle. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low. Now 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Barry Bonds. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That one ripped way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now here is Jalen Palmer. 1 out, bases empty. Liner, base hit.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
1 down. Now it's the rookie first baseman. And there's a fly ball deep right field, and that one's gone. A 2-run shot. Her 18th home run of the season. It's 2-1. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure she hit that one as hard as she needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's Betts. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and This kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well, said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And there's a ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So digging in, Lyon. And that one ripped into right. Turner makes the grab on the run. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, and our score remains 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Right side, Lyon. He's got it. 1 away. So up next, Tyrese Turner. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's towards center. Mantle. 2 down.
Now back, the designated hitter. 1.
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Juan Soto. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and that is that. And the Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Brandon Lau. Lau with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. Kershaw deals. Fouled off. He was late.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now here is number 17. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to first. She takes it on her own. And that quickly 2 away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now a chance for Jose Ramirez.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That hits the dirt, and the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Yanks held in check. They're down 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Popped up. Loud. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 25,
Barry Bonds now at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they still lead it 2-1. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next one just misses, and it's 3-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Frank Thomas, the next to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Cubs up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now one missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that's a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And up next for New York, Mickey Mantle. That one's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at first, 1 away. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now it's William Contreras. Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good. His 14th of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the first baseman. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it. And those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
And now, Lyon. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kershaw will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher on now, Luis Severino.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Man at first, and now it's Brandon Lau. Falling behind 2-1. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that's outside.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
3-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. An absolute moonshot into the third deck. Her second home run of the game. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says she drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and she caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Here's Mookie to hit. Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-4.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. The 1-2. Got him. Well, he's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now the third baseman. Rip towards third. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Tyrese.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrese Turner. Next pitch downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. Next pitch is outside. Juan Soto on deck for the Cubs. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now tied 4-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in New York, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, number 17. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Severino kicks, deals, and a swing and a miss, and that's the first out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
1 away, tie game, go-ahead run, stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down in order go the Yankees. Still all square at 4 apiece. New pitcher for the Yankees, Jojo Romero.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's Juan Soto. The 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. tied at 4. And he grounds one back up the middle. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
They get the out on Soto.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays will hit next. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering is down low. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The left fielder, number 25,
Barry Bonds digs in now. Bonds having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. Up and in. It's 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one outside, and it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
The kick, the 3-2. Into the outfield, base hit. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now, Jalen Palmer on the ground to third. Tags the runner for 1, and that's 2. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Severino popped up. Palmer settles underneath it and makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
now batting, center fielder,
Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field, and that chance handled by Willie Mays, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher,
William Contreras, the next to hit. Here's a 1-1. That one hammered left field, way back there. Going, gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
And here's the first baseman. Just missed.
Outside.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. And strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Lucas Erceg up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Bummer, a left-hander, also throwing. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Up the middle. What a stop. The throw. Got her. Nice play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
Ball.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mantle moving under it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now that's number 16.
Here's the second baseman. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Full count.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Danny Coulombe is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Griffin Jacks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the third baseman. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Tyrese Turner. The 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing the run. So the tying run at second. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Got him. In and over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Here's a 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
One down, base is empty. And that is downstairs. Now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss.
To tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Stepping in, Willie Mays. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 25, Barry Bonds.
Here's the left fielder, Barry Bonds.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Next offering is downstairs. Jalen Palmer waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Yankees 5 and the Cubs 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Martinez.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And that's outside.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Back to the mound. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. That missed by a lot. 3-1 now. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Aaron Bummer up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Uceta also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is out of play. On the ground to short. Bats up with it. Throws to first. Out. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Yanks held in check as they hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, 1-run game. Now the Cubs catcher, Jalen Palmer. And a 1-1.
No.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. There's a strike.
Get a little frustrated with the strike zone.
swing and a miss struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
And up next for Chicago, number 5. And the way she's going in this one, we've been waiting for her spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This player's got 2 home runs already. Now she's going for number 3.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with her at bats, and the biggest one she's had so far. She doesn't look anxious at all.
She takes one right on the black. And out 2-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just go absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering is down low. Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground to third, Ramirez. And that quickly 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
1 out left for the Cubs. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Clase is just 1 strike away. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Well, there's no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over.